Before this video starts, I want to say there will be spoilers for this episode. If you haven't seen the episode, you've been warned. So, spoiler alert, the butter is spoiled. This is also a new thing I'm trying, so I hope you like it. To say I was pleasantly surprised by the new Helluva boss episode would be an understatement. This episode is great. Like pretty great. Like the best season 2 has to offer so far. In this episode we get to see Asmodeus and Vivziepop again, and that's just what we needed. And they are definitely gay for each other. More of them please. So basically Vivziepop goes to do his act, while Asmodeus goes to work in his factory. As Vivziepop shows up in Greed with Drip, everything goes downhill for them. And he just so happens to run into Bledsoe.
It's not my fault if you only know how to make coffee that tastes like piss!
I think that's funny. Then all of a sudden, whiplash! We get to see Crimson and Striker again. And I wanna say Crimson is great in this episode. He's a turning mafia boss like in the debut episode, but executed a little bit better. And we'll get to Striker in a bit. So Striker captures the two, and now there are actual stakes, what? Vivziepop and Bledsoe get put in a cage and then later get executed, and they do the cliche of the main characters don't like each other but they're forced to work together, and it kinda works in this case, because at this point we didn't really know why they hated each other, they just kinda did. But this episode explains that. While all of this is happening, Stolas visits Asmodeus and says that he might have feelings for Bledsoe, and that's just a funny scene overall.
You see, I seem to have found myself with feelings for him. And I'm not sure if it's a mutual thing.
We also get a side plot with them where they are forced to sign a ton of contracts to have to do with the mafia capturing the two. And that was just a funny scene. It might be a case of Western Energy Syndrome, but it works since it's tied to the main plot.
Oh, this will be fun! I love words.
So bits of Vivziepop try to escape, and then they finally decide to spill their guts on why they hate each other. In the middle of an action sequence, sure. So basically back at the circus, Vivziepop was getting all of the spotlight and Bledsoe got jealous, and then there was a fire, and Bledsoe just left Vivziepop to die. But he lost something more important in that fire, his mom. This is just a great moment of the episode, it's nice and emotional. Then here's the best part of the episode for me. Vivziepop distracts the others with an over-the-top musical number that he just makes up as he goes along. It's really funny and it's so entertaining as well.
When I was a young boy, my father...
At one point, Vivziepop mentions Bitcoin, and I was like, Helluva boss got woke?
The secret to Bitcoin, computers and microchips, the key to the future, if you only look at...
After that, they escape, but not long before Striker finds them again, and he actually tries to kill Vivziepop right then and there. Striker is not fucking around, let me tell you.
You think I'm just gonna let you get away after all this? I'm through losing these fights! This worthless little pet reeks of his overbloated master. I'll at least enjoy getting rid of him.
Okay, is it bad that I'm getting hard?
Then Bledsoe reenacts that scene from the fire, but this time he actually saves Vivziepop, and that was a nice callback.
You blew me up again, you fucking prick!
Vivziepop sees Asmodeus again, and all is forgiven. Wow, what a great episode. The stakes were actually high, and Striker was actually menacing again. Crimson was also improved a little better. Instead of being a deadbeat dad to Moxie, he was actually kinda threatening too, even if he doesn't do much in this episode.
Hey, hit for hire! I said watch 'em, not fuck 'em! Keep your hands off the merchandise!
Asmodeus was great as usual, and Stolas was a nice addition to him. So yeah, a great episode that I really enjoyed. 8.7 out of 10. Thanks for watching.